The Simpsons. Welcome back, everybody. We're checking out Radioactive Man from the currently dying and deceased The Simpsons line from Super7 in their Ultimates format. And I picked this guy up because he was a superhero. I don't really remember him very, very much at all because I stopped watching The Simpsons many years ago. But he looked super cool, and I wanted to pick him up, and now he's here. Quick impression through the packaging, the colors. The colors look really, really awesome. Big, awesome American flag. I checked, that does not have 50 stars, in case you're wondering. I don't know how many it has, but it doesn't have 50. And heck yeah, man, colors for days. It looks really, really nice. Also, I noticed immediately that there is no sleeve. I didn't throw the sleeve away. You know, the slip cover, the one that you usually see me go like this, it's gone. So for me, this is the first figure that doesn't have that covered. You know, so I think this might be the official end of that. And I'm all right with that. They were really, really nice, especially like the Thundercats, the G.I. Joe. That foil on the outside was super cool, but it always ended up in the garbage, at least in my collection. Quick look at the back. Radioactive Man appears in Bart the Genius, season 1, episode 2, January 14th, 1990. Interesting. Artwork shows it green. It's not green here on the actual portraits. All right, let's get them up. Yo, immediate impression is cause for concern. Alert, alert. Just check this out, right? So I was taking the figure out of the package, and as I took him out, the head kind of just fell off. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, you know, it's loose. That happens sometimes. You get a loose head in the package. But if you look inside there, inside that socket, there really isn't a cutout groove to receive the peg. That's just kind of like a solid peg sticking out of the torso, and the cape, which is pretty nice. It's wired. It's kind of like just sat there over the peg. But the head, it kind of just sits there, and you have to push it down, and it pressure attaches. If you squeeze it right, it kind of like does a pressure pinch where it kind of attaches, but it doesn't really snap on. You know what? And I haven't checked the other portrait yet. I'm thinking to myself, damn, have I gotten a goofy, screwed up face portrait? But I did look at the portrait, and it doesn't look like it has the circle groove for the peg to snap. It doesn't. You have to, I mean, I'm lifting the figure here with the head, but you have to do a force pinch, you know, kind of like force two things together, and they kind of like attach. But if you try to do anything like twist the portrait, it's just going to come right off, yo. That's crazy, yo. And I could just tell just from looking at it, like, yeah, yo, they just did not drill out the socket. That's crazy. The socket is just not drilled out. And I don't know how to do that. I have a Dremel, but I don't know how to do that, man. To drill out a circular socket so that you can get a snap effect, a snap seal. That's crazy, bro. That was my immediate impression. And so basically that means, I mean, man, he looks great. I think he looks so cool. But his head is essentially junk. I'm going to have to glue it in a static position. You know, either that or constantly like force pressure it into position there, but then he won't turn at all. And you see it comes right off. That is crazy. I really like the figure. I like the way he looks. Look at that. I can't even move the cape without the head getting some pressure. Man, I think he looks dope, yo. I think he looks dope. He's a big figure, quick size comparison. Savage He-Man. I'll bring out a Mafex Terminator real quick. I think he looks cool. Those colors look really, really tough. Accessory-wise, of things that aren't junk, this is super tough. I think I counted 40 stars. And I don't know if the pattern is the same on both sides. I'm trusting that it is. You got the eagle up here sitting on the globe. That's cool. These are semi-soft. A hand that can hold the flag. You get some extra hands. Thumbs up. An open hand. And a cool pointing hand. The articulation is super basic. I mean, super basic. I've already got this arm fully articulated forward. You're not really going to get much at all. It is ratcheted throughout. And you'll get swivel at the shoulder. And you'll get some swivel there at the elbow. Look, the head just comes right off. That sucks, bro. That sucks. You know, but otherwise, you're not really going to get a lot of range at the arms. At the leg, you'll get about that much kick forward. Look. It just snaps right off. That sucks, bro. At the legs. That's the second time that hip just comes off. So that sucks. Minimal articulation in the knees. And you're going to get surprisingly decent range in the ankles. You know, that's like the best articulated part on this figure. And the sculpting gives them a good base. It's a shame. The colors, I think, pop and look absolutely dope. I'm going to have to glue this down. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm actually probably going to do that right after I shoot the video. And I like the figure. I think I'm disappointed that I've got this junk stuff going on with the head. I'm going to be excited to check out some other reviews to see if I'm just unfortunate and I got a bad couple of head portraits or if everybody's having the same problem. All right, so let's go ahead and transition into today's themed comparison. And for that, for today's theme, we're going to look at some ultimates that aren't broken. And for that, we'll bring out Bartman. And I think this figure is so dope. And that's part of what I wanted to do with this Simpson line. I figured they were going to do a lot of deep cuts. So I immediately thought to myself, damn, I want to get all the superhero cuts. All the superhero variants from different episodes. And I definitely snagged up these two. I still want to pick up Duffman. I've never seen anything like this before with Ultimates. This just seems like a big junk move with this head portrait. I mean, it's just not drilled out to snap onto the peg. So I don't really know what's up with that. And the hips there, as you saw, they kept popping off. So I'm not really sure. I've never had that kind of problem with Ultimates before. But this figure, other than the way it looks, I feel like it's junk. At least the version that I got. You know, so it's a shame because they look dope together. I'll also bring out another home run in the Ultimates line. And this is one of my favorite figures, period, in my entire collection. And one of the reasons why I was so excited to come back when I did. To collecting, I mean, very dope. And Conan does not improve. You know, when asked what is best in life, Conan starts out now with saying, "Not Radioactive Man from Super7 Ultimates." At least not the one that I got. And last but not least today, we're going to bring out the old dirty bastard himself, ODB. And ODB does not approve either of this particular debacle here with my floppy head portraits. And in fact, ODB cracked Radioactive Man over the head with his 40-ounce. And now Radioactive Man has his head blobbing down like that. Very nice. No need for final impressions today because I think you know how I feel. It's unfortunate, but I think you'll agree he looks super dope. Just standing there, super dope, constructed like crap. I think that's the summary for today. Final impressions. Looks super dope, constructed like crap. But still in all, as always, everybody, it was a lot of fun taking time out today to share the experience of collecting toys as an adult. And as you can see, sometimes you have highs as a collector, and sometimes you have lows. And that's okay. That's how it goes. And I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Even your lows. And until next time, everybody, thank goodness, it's playtime.